Godzilla tracks the energy signatures of Mecha Ghidorah when out of nowhere, Death Dragon slams God Emperor Goji down. He roars. He grabs the leg of Death Dragon, slamming him down. He shoots his missiles. It annoys Godzilla, but he stomps down on the chest. Then Death Dragon's chest opens up and shoots a beam, slicing off his leg. Emperor Goji's leg instantly regenerates. He roars at Death Dragon. He grabs Death Dragon's arm, trying to pull it off until it shoots straight through him, stabbing him. And then he catches it and stabs it through Death Dragon. He roars. He shoots a proton scream, and then his shoulder beams, and then his chest beam all at once. And then it hits him, sending back Emperor Goji. He charges up a supercharged beam, and he shoots it, and it goes straight through Death Dragon. Death Dragon is sliced in half. Emperor Goji scoffs. Pathetic humanity. Really think they can kill me with that? Time to go find Mecha Ghidorah. As Emperor Goji gets closer, he walks through and he sees a whole city on fire. He then sees Arctic Destroyer. How are you fucking alive? He looked at Arctic Destroyer. His whole body was barely together. It roars at Emperor Goji, but Emperor Goji knows what Destroyer is doing. He then looks behind him and sees another Destroyer behind him. He roars, shooting a beam at the other one, but then Arctic Destroyer slams Goji down. The two Destroyers poke and rip at Goji's skin. He roars, but he instantly regenerates. He grabs Destroyer, and Destroyer's chest opens, trying to bite his face, but that was a mistake. He shoots straight through the second one's heart, killing him instantly. He looks like the main one. Arctic Destroyer opens his wings, charges up, and he shoots a giant beam, freezing Emperor Goji. Emperor Goji then, with his whole power, overheats his body to the point where he's almost melting down. He breaks the ice, and it starts to burn Destroyer alive. He grabs Destroyer as he's trying to fly away and slams him down. Destroyer roars, shooting his ice beam. It gets caught up on the face of Emperor Goji, but then he supercharges his beam to at least 50% of his potential, and he kills Arctic Destroyer. He roars in victory. Now, only one more person to take down. Godzilla goes to Apex's base. He sees Ghidorah, but he flies off. He roars, that bastard. But then he's kicked down by Nanotech Gigan. He stabs through the neck of Emperor Goji. He roars at Emperor Goji, saying, "You killed everyone. I will kill you." He then grabs Goji, throwing him into a mountain. The nanotech arm slices Goji. Goji then grabs the nanotech arm and stabs Gigan with his own arm. He roars. He then shoots his laser beam at Godzilla. Godzilla covers his eyes. It hurts. He's temporarily blind as Gigan slices into his chest. Godzilla's overwhelmed. Then he kicks Gigan away. He then he charges up 75% power beam. Gigan tries to dodge it. He mostly does, but the beam, it catches up and it hits one of it hits his tail and one of his arms, slicing them off, incinerating their nanotech. He roars in pain. He calls for more nanotech, but there's no more. He is scared, but then he keeps fighting on. He grabs Godzilla's face, slamming him down into the dirt, kicking him, saying, "You bastard, you'll just kill everyone, and I won't let you do that. I have to protect humanity from you." He then slices with all his heart into Emperor Goji's heart. He pulls it out. Emperor Goji lays dead. No, that's too easy. And as he says that, the heart then explodes in Gigan's face, incinerating him. But his conscience was still in Apex's headquarters. Godzilla gets up, his heart regenerates. He gets up and roars. Gigan, I have to say, you were strong, but not strong enough. Koji catches up to Mecha Ghidorah. Finally, I'll kill you, and I'll rule Earth again. Mecha Ghidorah looks at him. You killed everyone who's trying to protect this planet. You're no king. You're Satan. No, I'm not. He says as he runs into Ghidorah, slamming him down. Ghidorah's three heads bite on the good Emperor, throwing him through buildings. He gets up, roaring at Ghidorah. Ghidorah slams into him. His wing slams down Emperor's face, and as he crushes with more force as he can until it crushes the skull of Emperor. Emperor then heals, and he beams Ghidorah away. He then shoots his free mouth beams at him. He is shot back as skin starts to tear off. He tries to regenerate, but it's slower now. His energy capacity is starting to get lowered because he's been using it a lot. He looks at Ghidorah, and then Ghidorah punches Emperor away. Emperor grabs the tail of Ghidorah, throwing him into Tokyo's tower. The tower falls with Ghidorah as he roars in pain. He then fully powers up and flies into the sky. Ghidorah reaches past Mach speed as he flies into space. He then, with Apex's approval, and the whole world's approval, he starts to absorb the sun's power. He charges up his systems. He starts to burn, but he doesn't care if it kills him. All his three heads charge up as his beam charges up. Emperor Goji sees as he roars, he charges up 100% power blast. They shoot at the same time. Who knows? The world stopped as the whole entire West, I don't mean just the West, the whole solar system, besides the sun and Earth, was destroyed from the clash of the beams. Earth was still able to survive somehow. Emperor Goji was dead after years of fighting. He's finally fucking dead. Mecha Ghidorah died for a good cause. The end.